Don't do drugs.
This is the life. Luna, are you not worried about Master? He has been gone a good while now. Nah, it's nice to finally get some peace and quiet without him yelling about something stupid. Well, I'm still worried.
Hey guys, I'm back!
Oh great, just when I got comfortable.
You guys know you missed me. Say, where's Razzle?
She split a while ago. She left you this note. Dear random guy who feeds me, I have been stricken with an extreme yearning for adventure, and I have decided to finally see what's past the window. I will be leaving the next time the sky is filled with white. May all your nights be long and beautiful. Razzle P. Dazzle.
I have no idea what this says.
So where have you been, Master?
I was just investigating a string of violent deaths in this mansion on the outside of town.
What caused all the deaths?
Well, apparently the 6-year-old boy who lived in the house happened to be the son of Lucifer.
Let me stop you right there. Is this another one of those stupid games you always play?
You caught me, Luna. I'm of course talking about the 2012 PC game, Lucius.
That sounds so interesting. Why don't you tell us about it?
I'll do it! For you, Luna! For you!
Don't you know what sarcasm is? And just when I was getting used to the silence, too.
I bought Lucius on Steam when it was on sale for about $2 or $3, and honestly, I had no idea what to expect. The basic premise seemed pretty interesting. You play as Lucius, the 6-year-old Antichrist who is slowly murdering everyone in his house and using his supernatural abilities to make their deaths look like accidents, so that no one will suspect that we're the ones responsible. So yeah, sounds pretty cool to me, but is it any good? And more importantly, is it worth the full price of $20?
No, it's not.
The first thing we see when the game launches is this nice opening cutscene. It's June 6, 1966, and we hear the screams of a newborn coming from room 666. Well, this newborn has to be Lucius because look when he was fucking born. I'm guessing subtlety is not something this game has going for it. We also see this random dude hanging around in his bathrobe reading from the big old scary cookbook of doom. He finds the recipe he was looking for before it switches back to the hospital. The shadow of a nearby tree branch opens the door so it can see the newborn Antichrist. It then flashes to the family, taking the baby home to, oh fucking hell, Dante Manor? Okay game, we get it. Our titular character is the unholy spawn of Lucifer. Any other way you want to point that out? No? Not yet? Well anyway, a crow flies at the camera and then explodes into the title screen. After starting a new game, we get another cutscene. It seems we've jumped ahead to Lucius' 6th birthday. Oh, and this is Lucius, by the way, just in case this didn't scream Antichrist enough for you. After some more pointless dialogue, your mother tells Mary the maid, this is Mary the maid, that you can stay up a little bit longer to play with your new toys, but
in bed no later than 10.
After some loading screens, you're in the kitchen with Mary the maid when Ben Affleck walks into frame to look menacing for a second, presumably makes the door slam behind you, then vanishes into thin air. Alright, we can finally play. And look, an item! It seems that being the Antichrist allows you to make objects disappear from your hand and then reappear from your crotch whenever you want. Okay, enough of that. Let's go see what Mary the maid is up to.
The longer you keep getting under my feet, the longer this will take me.
You have just sealed your own fate, foolish woman.
After we watch another cutscene, we then go to Lucius's room where Lucius yeah, that's creepy. And that's even creepier. Let's get away from that and go to, what's going on? Can I skip it? Oh, I can't. Okay, great. Crisis averted. Moving on. We're then introduced to the detective assigned to the case. He talks about the strange string of deaths at Dante Manor and alludes to knowing all about Lucius. This sudden jump into the future acts as a framing device for the whole game. Pretty much whenever you finish a chapter, this idiot cop spews out long, boring monologues about each death. And what's this at the bottom? McGuffin? Is the cop's name actually McGuffin? I'm gonna guess no, because that would just be stupid. Lucius then notices that his room is aflame, and Ben Affleck is back, but this time in his favorite chair. He then wishes us a happy birthday by giving us a notebook, flashlight, and batteries for the flashlight. What a great gift from the supposed Prince of Darkness, because some awesome new hell powers wouldn't come in handy or anything. No, instead I think I'll be happy with getting a fucking notebook. Some fucking Lucifer you are, Ben. And now more cutscenes. So if you haven't noticed, this game loves its cutscenes. Anytime you accomplish anything, you better believe it's going to be followed by a cutscene. Generally, I enjoy cutscenes and wouldn't mind if they were even the slightest bit engaging, but no, it's just uninteresting dialogue setting up characters that are going to die in the same chapter they're introduced in. Don't believe me? This is Gene. We meet him at the start of chapter 2. This is the same chapter you kill him in, and I know that because his name is after Mary's in my handy dandy notebook of people to murder. Well, let's pay Gene a visit and... Okay. I guess that proves he is my next target. But was there really any point in doing that? I mean, I know I'm going to murder this dude, game. You spent a whole cutscene and a journal entry reinforcing this. Do you really need to do this slow-mo red filter crap when I run into my next victim? Just let me kill them and have some fun already. It seems like most of this game is running around this boring-ass house and collecting various objects that might be useful later. Oh, and trying to figure out how to kill your victims with no hint or clue of what to do. Throughout the house, you might also run across a crucifix, which naturally reduces Lucius's power. So far, I can't tell why this is a problem, except that this little bar goes down and you hear a heartbeat sound effect. There's an easy way to get all your power back, though. All you have to do is this. Oh, and be sure not to run into your mom, or she'll give you chores to do.
Have you cleaned up your room yet? I have told you 1,000 times, you have to clean up your room first.
You know, when I play video games, I do it to escape from reality. And by far the best way to do that is by cleaning up this brat's bedroom and moving fucking boxes of meat to a walk-in cooler. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Bored. 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 That's probably the biggest flaw with this game. You get no real direction on anything. Your only hope is to just run around aimlessly until something happens. And I swear, no matter how many times I run back and forth through this fucking house, I still have no idea where I am or where I'm going. You get a map, but it's even more vague than the objective of each chapter. Eventually you reach a point where you need to sneak downstairs at night and steal some rat poison. Okay, so I can't be seen. I'll just hide in this closet until it's safe. Well, this is fun. Fuck it, she has to be gone by now. Damn. Well, let's do it again. Let's just put this over here for now. Apparently, we didn't wait in the closet long enough last time. We make our way down the stairs before finding out that we need to sneak past McChuck the fuck up here. To do that, you use your hell powers to put this light out and we can sneak past... God damn it. Okay, so loading screen, the closet, and then we can sneak past this... What the flying fuck? Why can't I get past your dumb ass? Just let me go on with it so I can do something else with my life. Please, please, please!
Would you consider vacating the house for a couple weeks until things calm down?
We can't possibly do that, Mr. McGuffin. This is...
Oh, so his name is McGuffin. Well, that's it. Lucius gets my vote for the most subtle game fucking ever. I mean, even to the point of having the MacGuffin of your sad excuse for a plot be named fucking Detective McGuffin. Oh, and just to let you know, that loading screen is just now done. So, every time you get a game over, you have to wait about that long before you can even get back to the game. And if you haven't noticed yet, Mr. McGuffin is a complete moron. At one point, he goes to see a priest. This is still a pretty early part in the game, so that means that there's been no evidence that there should be anything satanic or supernatural even going on. He just wakes up one day as like, I think I'm gonna go confess today. Hey, and maybe this priest can help me figure out what's going on at that house. We explore more empty rooms, and what's going on in here? Oh, there's people doing it in there, and they're not even trying to hide it. I think I'll just leave these here amongst the other undergarments. and they'll have no idea where they came from.
Seen your uncle yet?
Yeah, he's right over. Never mind. You'll know before too long. Back at the Sorry Excuse for a Story, Lucius's grandpa reveals that he was the one in the bathrobe in the opening cutscene. Makes sense for a grandpa. But anyway, he tells us to meet us in the secret room located in the wine cellar. He also tells us to be careful because
not everyone is sleeping yet.
And here we get into yet another bullshit stealth section. And holy fuck, is this one worse than the other one. I guess when your grandfather said, not everyone is asleep yet, he meant that everyone not yet murdered is awake and fucking walking around doing God knows what. This is so frustrating. And when you get caught, it's loading screen, then back to the start of the chapter. No checkpoints, no way to save. And remember how long that loading screen was? You have to sit through that every time you game over. Finally, we make it to the secret room and we find this guy lying on the table.
Get this table ready for the ritual while I find the correct scripture.
Well, we do all that and then we stab our grandpa in the back. Quite literally. Then the random dude gets up and we blow him up with fireballs. A cutscene later, Lucius's dad finds the Cookbook of Doom.
The Book of Leviathan. Anton LaVey. Invocations to Satan?
Apparently, all the stuff was written on the front cover of this really old looking book. He comes to the conclusion that Lucius must be cursed. Like, yeah, I know that because, well, fucking obviously, but what proof does he have besides this bullshit incantation book? I mean, was there a bookmark in the book that was like, how to make your grandson the son of Lucifer, and also apple pie? Near the end of the game, you make your dad kill your mom. McFuckin and the deputy see the whole thing and try to grab him.
You're
Get
under
your
arrest.
hands off me!
Well, fine police work, officer does nothing. After that, MacGuffin starts monologuing again, and being the great detective he is, has a fucking car crash on the way back.
And I lost control of the car and crashed into a ditch.
The next chapter opens with this little room. So what am I supposed to do? Can I move this? Oh, I can grab this thing. Well, what should I do? Hey, that's kinda neat. He's scared and shooting at nothing. Let's throw some more stuff at him. Oh, am I supposed to? Yeah, I'm supposed to. Damn, he was just decapitated with a fucking ceiling fan. You can't top that. You can't. Lucius then bursts into flame and two priests come running at him. They presumably came from space because they're just suddenly there. You quickly dispose of them and then learn that your dad got away from the cops by just hiding in his boring house. Maybe that's why the cops couldn't find him. I know I spent an awful lot of time wandering around that house not knowing where anything was, but more than likely everyone is just stupid. Kill them and the game's end with Butt Munchin staring at Lucius from the burning house.
This game is not that bad.
It's not good by any stretch of the means, but it does have some good ideas. The biggest issue with the game is it doesn't have any real direction on how to execute a kill or what to do. It also relies too heavily on cutscenes and it makes you feel like you're not really accomplishing anything. You just walk around trying to figure out what you're doing until something happens. Mostly, you're just gonna get bored.
It is not worth $20. Maybe if it's ever on sale, pick it up, give it a try, but you're probably better avoiding it. Now, if excuse me, I'm off to do something constructive, like algebra, because I know that'll be more fun than Lucius. And as always, nobody loves you.